Humph. Another day. Another scorching sun beating down on this miserable desert. Why am I here again? Oh, right. To save the world or some nonsense. All I wanted was a quiet life, a good nap, and an endless supply of coffee-flavored gum. Instead, I get dragged across Egypt with this loud-mouthed Frenchman, a fortune teller who talks too much, a grumpy teenager, and an old man who thinks he's in charge. The nerve. I was just trying to find some shade, maybe scout ahead like they asked, but mostly just get away from them for 5 minutes. That's when I saw it. A rat. Not just any rat, mind you. There was something off about it. Its eyes were too intelligent, too focused. It watched me with a cunning that sent a shiver down my spine, a feeling I hadn't had since I left the streets of New York. This wasn't just some dumb rodent. This was a threat. My instincts, the ones that kept me alive all this time, were screaming. But the humans? They wouldn't get it. They'd just see a rat. So, it was up to me. Me, Iggy, the king of strays. I let out a low growl. This was my territory now, and this pest was about to learn who was in charge. I didn't ask for this fight, but if it meant getting back to my nap sooner, I'd finish it myself. The rat just stood there, twitching its nose. It wasn't scared. That was the most unsettling part. It was sizing me up. Then, I saw it. That faint shimmer in the air around it. A stand. You've got to be kidding me. A rat with a stand? DIO's influence really has spread to the bottom of the barrel. This just got a lot more complicated, and a lot more annoying. Fine. If it wants a fight, it'll get one. It probably thinks I'm just some dumb dog. Well, it's about to get a sandy surprise. I let the fool materialize around me. The sand swirled, forming my magnificent, unstoppable armor. The fool isn't just a pile of dirt. It's a fortress, a weapon, a part of me. Its mechanical face stared blankly, hiding the genius behind it. Me, of course. Let's see how this rat deals with a god of sand. The rat made the first move. A turret, a cannon of some kind, materialized next to it. Its stand. It looked like a grotesque toy, all metal and malice. It aimed right for me. Before I could even react, a dart shot out, zipping through the air. I dodged, but just barely. This thing was fast, and that dart, it wasn't normal. It hit a rock behind me, and the stone began to bubble and melt, turning into a foul, fleshy lump. Okay, new plan. Don't get hit. Easy enough for a pro like me. I used the fool to whip up a sandstorm, a small cyclone to obscure its vision. While it was blinded, I'd go in for the kill. I'm faster, smarter. But this creature, it was clever. The turret fired blindly into the sand, and I had to keep moving, using the fool to create shields and block the melting projectiles. This was a battle of attrition. I tried to get close, shaping the fool into a pair of powerful arms to crush it, but every time I advanced, that disgusting cannon would fire. I was getting tired. The desert heat was getting to me, and my sandy armor was taking a beating, reforming slower each time. The rat, on the other hand, seemed to have endless energy, its beady eyes tracking my every move through the sand. It was learning my patterns. Then, that annoying kid, Jotaro, showed up. Great. Just what I needed, an audience. He probably thought I was struggling. It's a stand user, I tried to tell him with a bark, but of course he wouldn't understand. He just stood there, watching. This was a matter of pride now. I couldn't let this teenager see me lose to a sewer dweller. I decided on a new strategy. A direct assault wasn't working. I needed to be smarter. I burrowed underground, using the fool to tunnel through the sand like it was water. Out of sight, out of mind. I could feel the vibrations of the turret firing above, searching for me. Good. Let it waste its energy. I popped up behind it, ready to strike. But it was a trap. The rat had anticipated me. It spun around instantly, the cannon already aimed. A dart flew straight at my face. There was no time to dodge. In a split second, I formed a perfect dome of sand around myself. The fool at its strongest. The dart hit the dome, and I could feel the sickening sizzle as it tried to eat through my defense. The sand held, but it was close. Too close. My heart was pounding. This thing was seriously trying to kill me. Fine. No more games, no more showing off. It was time to end this. I couldn't beat it at a distance, and getting close was a risk. I had one last idea. It was risky, stupid even, but it was all I had. I let the fool dissolve, leaving myself completely exposed. The rat seemed confused for a moment. It probably thought I was giving up. Idiot. I charged. Just me, a small Boston Terrier, running full tilt at a monster with a flesh-melting cannon. It fired. I leaped, using every ounce of my agility. The dart whizzed under me. I was in the air, a black and white blur of fury. I shaped the fool one last time, not as armor, but as a giant sand-sculpted effigy of myself, a colossal Iggy descending from the sky. The rat looked up, its moment of triumph turning to pure terror. My sand clone opened its giant jaws and in one swift motion chomped down. There was a sickening crunch. The cannon, the rat, everything was obliterated under the crushing weight of sand. Silence. The sand clone crumbled, returning to the desert floor. It was over. I stood there panting, covered in dust. I glanced over at Jotaro. He had that same stoic look on his face, but I think I saw a flicker of respect in his eyes. Or maybe I was just imagining it. Who cares? I won. That's all that matters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've earned a nap. And someone owes me a whole pack of coffee gum. Thanks for tuning into my little adventure. It was way more trouble than it was worth, honestly. But hey, if you want to see more of my amazing exploits, and believe me, there are plenty, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me, Iggy, the true hero of this story. Now seriously, where's that gum?